Hi, I'm Liz, and I'm going to be showing you how to use the map interface and data visualization tools on the homepage of the Chesapeake Data Explorer. This function is publicly available, and you do not need a username or password to access it. To get started, go to the Chesapeake Data Explorer homepage at cmc.vims.edu. This page will default to the map display, where you have this interactive map at the top and database statistics at the bottom of the page. These statistics give you a general overview of the data available in the system and are updated on the fly as new data are added to the system. The map area acts just like any other map that you're used to, where you can use the scroll bar on your mouse to zoom in or out, or you can use the plus and minus signs up in the upper left-hand corner of the screen to zoom in and out. If at any point you want to get back to the general overview of the map, you can click this home button and it'll take you to the full extent of the map. In the upper right-hand corner, you'll see an icon where you can toggle between the street map view, which we're currently on, and an aerial view, in case you would prefer to look at the aerial map. I prefer to look at the street map, so we'll use that for this tutorial. You can open the instructions panel here on the right-hand side of the map to view the instructions for navigating around the map and some more information about the map details. You'll notice on the map that we have turquoise dots, which represent stations in the database that currently have published water quality data. Over here on the left-hand side of the map, you can toggle between water quality, which are shown in turquoise, and benthic macroinvertebrate stations, which are shown in yellow or the orange color. For each of the stations, you'll see that they kind of vary in terms of lightness and darkness of the color. And according to the legend down here, you'll see that that color represents the number of sampling events associated with that specific site. So the darker the color, the more sampling events that that site has published in the data system. So in order to see more details about a specific station, you can just click on the station point, and it'll first open up this small box that gives you the station name, the water body, and the group that that station is monitored by. In order to view more details about the station, you can click on this button, View Station Details. So this will open up a pop-up box that will show you more details about the station. So again, we have the station name here at the top, which group that station is monitored by, and then you'll see some plot areas and things like that. So if the station has water quality and benthic macroinvertebrate data, you'll see these buttons at the top of this page to toggle between the two data sets. Under water quality data sets, you'll first come across this Quick Plots button, in which you can quickly visualize some of the very common parameters that people like to look at. So the water temperature and dissolved oxygen are two very common parameters. You can also look at the full list of parameters monitored by that site by using the drop-down list provided here. So you can pick different parameters and you'll see the plot changes according to whichever parameter that you have selected. Below the plot area, you'll see that there is a time scale where you can actually select a specific time frame that you would like to visualize data. So you can just move each of these bars back and forth to select your time frame, and the plot will change accordingly. Again, for water quality parameters, if there are multiple pieces of equipment that were used to collect this data over a specified time range, those will be consolidated into one chart. So this doesn't break it out by various pieces of equipment. So you can click this Show Details button, and this will actually show all of the pieces of equipment that were used to collect this data. So in this example, some of the data was collected through a digital thermometer, and some of the data was collected with a multi-probe sonde. So this just gives you a little bit more information about what was collected. And if you want to see which data points were actually collected by which piece of equipment, you can get the parameter results, which will download the data set and show you the specific parameters for each data point. For benthic macroinvertebrate data, you can click on that button and it will still show you the same plot area, but the benthic data set has a color scale on the plot that indicates poor, fair, and good water quality conditions for that site. And this scale is based on the metrics used by Izaak Walton League and ALARM. And there's a scale down here at the bottom for reference. Again, you have the same thing where you can use the time scale to select a specific time frame to look at that data. So if you're looking at the plot and you've selected a specific time frame and say you want to actually export this plot, you can click the Export Plot button, and this will download a JPEG version of the plot area for you to use in presentations or any other visualization tools. You can also download the specific data for the sampling site, the parameter, and the time frame by clicking the Download Data button, which will take you to the query page of the Data Explorer. And you can see it will automatically fill out this query based on the parameter and site that you selected on the plot area. So you can select any additional metadata parameters that you would like to include and then click Get Results in order to download the data for that plot. You can also clear all filters and start your own query again. Going back to the map interface, you can scroll down to the bottom of this pop-up window to view more details about the station profile, which will include a station description if the group has uploaded one, the latitude and longitude coordinates, the date it was first sampled, and the most recent sampling date available in the database. When you're done, scroll up to the top and you can click the X button to get back to the main map in order to select another station to view details. Thanks for watching, and check out our other videos to learn about additional functionality of the database.